Hello YouTubers, again, Joe Kersey here on Sunday, October 14th, 2018, about 1/4 till noon Eastern Time. As I'd said in the introduction to the previous video, this is sort of like the second half of our time in Zagreb, Croatia. And this involved us going out to Tito's birthplace and then up to a hilltop farm restaurant. It was a working farm, but it has a restaurant there with it. You know, they serve products that they grow on the farm. It was very, very good food. And this was probably arguably some of the best food we had the entire trip. So it was a very nice experience. You know, very much worth the extra charge for it. I don't know what they nail us for that. 60 euros for the museum trip and then up to the restaurant to eat. So yeah, that was worth it. So enjoy these. This second one moves a lot faster than the previous one did.
Of Zagreb. So it's not a very touristy region, but it's very popular among us who live in Zagreb. We go there quite often for hiking reasons. We go also for cultural reasons. We go to visit some beautiful castles. The most beautiful castles in Croatia are situated called Savska Street, after a river. I mentioned it today, Sava River, which stems in Slovenia. We will cross the river in about 10-15 minutes from now. Discharges into Danube in Serbia, in Belgrade, in the capital of Serbia. It's a bit over 1,000 kilometers long. So this street, Savska Street, that we took in Croatia, but in Yugoslavia times, so under Tito, we cousins, they live in Munich, and I used to go to Munich all the time in Germany. And on the way back, of course, I always had something small. I bought maybe some records or some clothes, and 2-3 o'clock in the morning the bus would stop at the Yugoslav border, so Yugoslavia, Austria, and we all had to get off the bus, take all the luggage out, and then they would be searching through our luggage. It was very, very humiliating. And if they found something, for example, the coffee, detergent, because in the 80s we had scarcity of everything here. It was a huge economical crisis after Tito died. Even reductions on electricity, which was great fun for us kids, but not for our parents. We would be playing outside in the dark, and our parents were at home furious. So yeah, so it was really bad time for us, those 80s economic crisis. And we would sometimes buy stuff abroad and bring it home. But if they found it on the border, you know, they would usually confiscate, or you would be fined for that. So still, when I'm at the border, I still have this feeling of unease from those days. Maybe for you who don't know about Yugoslavia, Yugoslavia consisted of 6 republics. He again got married to a Slovenian lady, so that's already 3 different nationalities. And with the Slovenian lady had the house, he had another son. I started school when I was 6. At this sensitive age of 6 and 7, when kids start school here in then Yugoslavia, they would be admitted to so-called pioneers movement. Something similar existed in all communist countries, of course. This is similar to the first communion. You become a member of the community, and then later, of course, you follow the principles of communism or so on. So I was one of Tito's pioneers, and I will now read you the Pioneer's Pledge. Today, as I become a pioneer, I give my pioneer's word of honor that I shall study and work diligently, respect my parents and my seniors, and be a loyal and honest comrade, friend. That I shall love our homeland, the self-managed Socialist Federative Republic of Yugoslavia. That I shall spread brotherhood and unity and the principles for which Comrade Tito fought. And that I shall value all peoples of the world who respect freedom and peace. It's actually a nice message. And now I have another version which I found on the internet, a very funny one. It's, let's say, a contemporary oath, pioneer's oath.
Today, when I'm initiated as a consumer, I state on the consumer's honor the following: that I shall spend my salary months before I earn it, that I shall blindly follow the imposed trends, that at least once a month I shall visit the consumer's temples, shopping malls, that I shall dogmatically accept all marketing messages and work hard on the shameless acquisition of elitist wealth. So help me credit card. That's a good one, isn't it? I've got them printed out for you, so later I'll give you the copies. So here we have this monument, this statue of Tito that I mentioned earlier, made by Antonov, because he didn't want to share it with other capitalist pigs, he said. So he stayed in his embassy. Saddam Hussein was also present there, the Iraqi president. He had the whole floor of Hotel Intercontinental to himself. He actually took the whole floor to himself because part of this was reserved for the Polish president, but he said he didn't care, he wanted to show his importance. And also at the funeral itself, in this House of Flowers, there was a commemoration in front of Tito's coffin, and each head of state had 1 minute, to pay tribute to Tito there. Different types. It's made of this sweet dough, honey dough, and they're actually eatable. Although there are some decorations there that you can't eat, with the mirrors and stuff like that. And we use them to decorate the Christmas tree. It really looks very nice. So this is the art of Tito bread making, and this.
Or if she makes it through his term, it'll be
And she,
gone.
she's got a golden parachute, you can betcha.
just-
And I heard.
Well,
Oh, jeez. You can't get away from all this Kavanaugh shit. It's driving me nuts.
and he said,
We're on vacation here, guys. Come on.
and I said, no, it's democratic. And he said, well, we are a Trump country.
Kumrovec.
Yeah, or Horvat with O.
Yeah, in Czech, Smith is Kovac.
Kovac, yeah, Kovac. And then Kovac or Kovacic is also among the first top 5. Yes.
What's the old professions? Smith, Miller.
Yeah.
with him in it.
Okay.
You'll love it. If you like Christopher Walken, you'll
Yeah, I
love
love Christopher.
it. Because if you haven't seen it, it'll be very unique for your eyes.
Okay.
Since you're such a fan, I just thought I would share that with you.
Is he naked?
I will. Is he naked?
Fat Boy Slim and Christopher Walken.
We were going to California 2 years ago in September, right after the
Not many people.
premieres,
Fewer people.
annual one. Good for. And he was at the airport. That's how I saw him.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah,
Everybody saw him.
And I don't even know how he looks like.